Hello everybody, Kate here today with the first episode of Minecraft Dinosaurs in quite a while. It's been several weeks, maybe a month, maybe 2 months, I don't know at this point. It's been a very long time since I played this game. Anyway, we're back with both a video and this series, which I have taken a tiny bit of a break from. Actually, I'm not going to look out the window yet because I've done some work. So this absence has not been ill spent. I have done quite a bit of work on the park, both to structurally make everything much better and to also kind of get a better direction of where I'm going to be going with this series. Like, okay, what stuff's gonna happen next, yada yada yada, park planning, yada yada yada, dinosaurs, yada yada yada, insert dinosaur park related phrase here. Anyway, so I'm going to show you guys some of the work I did today. You can kind of see part of it out here. And that would be the first thing. I moved all my farms out to here in this back hill area where I said I was going, I was going to make an actual hill here. I did. Built a bit of a cliff slope, and we've got all our farms up here. Wheat, some potatoes, some carrots, both of those from the village. But yeah, that's what I've done, essentially. I've just built a small little farm area out here. For those of you who did watch my limited run on the Dragon Rise server, I think it was Dragon Rise, not Dragon Peas. Anyway, whatever. It's kind of this house is based off that house, and this farm is based off that farm. If you want to watch those videos, they're still up on the channel somewhere. I don't know if you would be interested in that. Anyway, that's not the point. Old series is not the point. Anyway, that's all the same. I haven't really changed much there except take stuff out of it. Here's where the stuff begins to change, and we're going to actually head this way first because Cow Island is now not the only population of cows in the park. I created a couple of extra things around here. We've still got the furnaces. I have a cobblestone generator because I got tired of actually just mining for stone to put into the stuff we were building. But yeah, we've got a small bit of stuff. I don't know why I hauled a mushroom over here for no reason other than I really just wanted one. But we got some cows, we got some pigs, we got chickens, and this is going to be important for upcoming stuff and future episodes. It is a bit of a farm, and it sounds really loud in my ears, so I'm gonna turn this down. Hopefully it's not been like, I don't know, like terribly loud. But yeah, that has been what I did. The colored wool I'll get to in a minute, but that is somewhat important to part of the planning phase that will be happening in the next couple of videos for this series. Speaking of which, I'm going to finish the tour and then I'll start talking about other stuff like this year, the channel, because honestly, I can't believe it's actually almost Christmas. I'm trying to actually just figure out when is this episode going up. This is either going up the day after I've recorded it or late the night I have recorded it, or later this afternoon. Anyway, that's not important. It's like 5 days till Christmas. I just got out of school, actually. Well, not like got out as in like, oh, I'm out of school, like like it's done for the day and then I'm going back tomorrow. Not like finals are done, I'm finally on break. Honestly, it came so late this year. Break was so late this year and it was kind of irritating. Anyway, I have a map, and I'm not sure I showed this off last time because I'm not sure if it was here last time because that episode was ages ago. Anyway, I extended the pathway out here, as you can see. I'll explain all this real quick as we get there. So this is what I'm calling the center point, the plaza, whatever kind of fits with that whole genre. Anyway, center point plaza thing. This is going to be where I'm building most of this part of the park off of. So this is going to be heading over in that direction. Actually, I guess this is technically the center point of the park where everything is going to be built off of. So that's going to be a new area. That's going to be an area. This is going to be an area. This is home, essentially. Here I'm going to put either a fountain or a statue or, I don't know, maybe trees or something. I figured I'd let you guys kind of pick what you guys wanted to see here, or figure out what would look good. I've done a lot of work. This is why I built the cobblestone generator, because I've needed a ton of cobble and then actual stone to build stuff. The Elasmotheriums, I think you guys may have seen this last time. I don't remember. I moved them back here I moved them back quite heavily because pathways, and they're not staying here. Anyway, other stuff that I've changed. The Triceratops exhibit. That. Wow. Wow, improvements. Basically, I've started redesigning where the paths are going to go and laying out a couple of areas for exhibits. Now you notice this, I put the wool over there. That's what I'm going to be doing instead of these cobblestone blocks for the outlines, because I like doing wool better, because then I can signify, like, if you've seen my wildlife park series, you'll know I sometimes tend to use wool to denote, okay, like exhibit, building, plaza, plant area, foliage, that kind of stuff. And similarly, I'm going to start doing that with the park. We'll just start laying down wool, like, okay, this will be where, like, a statue, or this will be like decoration, exhibit, building, whatever. You guys get the idea. Anyway, so I've started positioning a couple of new exhibits around. This will be a new one. I'm thinking I'm probably gonna put like a Dinosaurs in here, because the exhibit I think is going to extend back to about here, and then basically just cover in this entire area. It'll either be Dinosaurs, or maybe I'll pick a different creature. I haven't decided on this line itself yet. But I've also decided I'm going to change up the Triceratops exhibit for a couple of reasons. One, this fence is detestable. It's honestly just terrible. Second of all, this is a lazy exhibit. It does not look good. So I will be, this cobblestone line basically denotes where the new fence line is going to go. I'm going to be, actually, I think I'm going to try and, what was it? Not knock the hill back, but basically extend the hill down and then have another perimeter fence that I think will probably reach back all the way over here. Somewhere. Also, I've probably put music in this video. I don't know actually, because I'm not editing it right now. I'm obviously recording it, but I'm probably putting music back in the videos for 2 reasons actually. And that's brilliant. Rain. I love rain in this game. Oh, it's so great. And I'll get to those. I'll just talk about it. Basically, I have an aquarium now, and if you've seen my Instagram, which I'll put that in the picture in the description down below. I do actually have a couple of pictures up there, but the filter is a tiny bit loud, and I haven't quite figured out how to quiet it down a bit, so that way it's a bit easier to record with it on. But because I don't really want to turn it off for however long I'm recording. I mean, I might just result to doing that. I'm going to quickly go back into the house while we wait. Oh my gosh, I dislike this very much. I dislike the rain in this game. Or the old rain sound. I like the new rain sound that they introduced when they did all the updated sounds for Minecraft. I really like the new one. It sounds very nice. This rain just sounds terrible. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, I have an aquarium now, and I've been trying to dampen the noise for that. Also, so, yeah, is it nighttime? Can I sleep? No. You know what? You know what's weather. We'll just turn weather down, and hopefully that'll make the rain quiet enough to the point where I'm like, okay, I can go. And yeah, I can think still. I do kind of like, I actually, it's not that I like the rain sound, it's, I kind of need the rain sound, because with me in video games, when I've got sound on for everything else, but not the weather, and then it starts raining like this, it bugs me so much that I can't hear the rain. Anyway, so as you can see here, this is the pathway, obviously, we've got going over to the Pachycephalosaurus area, which is probably the area I've done the most improvement on, because I've actually started doing the reconstruction stuff over there, which is so weird that we're not, like, even in episode 40, in the 40s yet, and I'm already rebuilding stuff. Oh, it's nighttime now. Never mind, let's go back inside. But yeah, I've started rebuilding a bit of the stuff, mainly just because I realized I can do a heck of a lot better, and figured why not do a heck of a lot better if I can. Also, the Dilophosaurus exhibit, it's a cool exhibit. I won't deny that. It's definitely a cool idea. It just oh, spooky cave noises, probably because there's a lot of caves underneath it, or what the game technically counts as a cave is below me right now. Anyway, so yeah, the Dilophosaurus exhibit, it's a cool fence design, but I don't think it works really well for the Dilophosaurus. Also, the exhibit is tiny, and I'd like to make it a tiny bit, well, not a tiny bit, I'd like to make it quite a bit larger. So, like I've said for this season, I want to make everything a bit more grand, because this is going to be a long-term series, so I want to make everything feel a bit more impressive. So this is the outline for the brand new Dilophosaurus pen. It currently stops right here because you guys will know we have this little island here. And you'll also suddenly see, wait, why have you got like grass blocks in places around here? Because I'm going to be filling part of this river in and isolating it to a lake. Reason, if I fill it in, well, or just cover it up essentially. Although I might get some of the clay first because I need clay for buildings. The reason I'm doing this is because this actually takes up a lot of space I could use for exhibits, for buildings, and it's not in a very optimal position. There are other rivers around here which are much better and much more suited for building. Anyway, so this is probably one of the things we'll be working on in another episode or two, just basically making a much better Dilophosaurus exhibit. Also, there's not a lot of space in here, and I think they deserve more space because they are quite large. I'm also going to probably expand the tunnel basically just to widen it out a bit, make it a bit more accommodating for the size of the pathway. But this is where the work has really gone into. I've got plants here, I've got a new rock wall here. I'll get to that in a second. But this is the brand new Pachycephalosaurus exhibit. New fence, new pathway over here, new tree, removed some trees, a much larger exhibit actually. And this is my like pride and joy right now. This, I don't know why I built this. It was an option, it was there to build, and I decided to build it. I've got like a little, basically like a little barn for them to live in, or for them to sleep in. It also was a much better shelter than the one over here because, let's be honest, that shelter was terrible looking. It looked garbage, and it was garbage. So I made them an actual shelter, and I think this one looks like a bajillion times better. But yeah, also this exhibit is, I think, maybe about twice the size. I've about doubled the space in here for the Pachycephalosaurus to live in. I kind of just built the stone area back here. I didn't really go in to try and correct like this little section here. We'll leave it though, because there's no way you're ever going to see that. But yeah, there's a ton more space now, and I think it honestly looks a lot better. Way better than it did. Oh, stairs. I forgot about that. I'll probably need to switch that out for an actual stone brick at some point. But yeah, this is the brand new Pachycephalosaurus area, which is one of the reasons. So I rebuilt this without the intention of going through and rebuilding the entire park. This came first. But then I did the barn, and I did the fence up, and I built up the pathway, and I built the new fence, and I put trees in and these little shrubs here. And I suddenly was like, this looks like a billion times better than everything on that side. It's actually planned out. It looks large enough to keep the animals in. Also, I really like how everything here is at just the right level. So, like, it doesn't look like, there's a massive cliff back there. It kind of looks like it just kind of melds into the hills. Anyway, yeah, the building of the barn, the fence, the betterment of the exhibit basically just made me think, well, why don't I just do this with the rest of the park as well? Which is what will be happening. I'm gonna start getting this stuff. I really want to do barns with basically every single exhibit. I want to do like an area for the animals to rest, or a shelter for them, because I don't know, it just looks really cool, and I really want to do it. Anyway, so you can see this area. This is actually part of where the river is. Yeah, I want to grab the dirt because I'm kind of running out of dirt. Oh no. Swim, swim, swim. Oh gosh. I completely forgot about this. And the fact that there really isn't, a way out, per se. Oh gosh, am I gonna drown? I'm actually gonna drown. Wow. That's like my second death, and I'm honestly just dumb for doing that. Wow. That was a stupid death. Anyway, so yes, this was all a river. This is the new cliffside I did for the farm, and I think it honestly looks really cool. And I'm going to be taking out the actual dirt here and extending this into the cliffside, which will make more sense when I actually get to working on what this is, which is going to be our next new addition to the park, which will be Parasaurolophus, because I like Parasaurolophus. Again, it's like my favorite herbivore of all time, and I really want to put them in the exhibit. Also, because last time I put Parasaurolophus into a park, you guys maybe do a lot of research. You're like, oh, it lives next to coasts and near swamps and stuff. So I'm putting it next to the coast for 2 reasons, really. 1, because I can be a bit lazy and I don't have to build a fence all the way around here. And 2, because it'll look kind of cool. Because, you know, you just bring your boat by and then there's all these Parasaurolophuses around here. I might build like a watchtower or something over there because that might look really cool. But yeah, that's the plan for this area. It's going to be the Parasaurolophus exhibit. And like I said, I'm trying to expand the actual size of the exhibits. So for the Parasaurolophus one, I'm thinking the fence is going to like... The actual fence is probably going to extend to about here and go up to some point around here. Because as you can see here, I'm going to... Yeah, there's the actual line. That was the previous line. This is the line that's basically going to denote where this is going to be becoming a lake instead, or an inlet bay type thing, instead of a massive river, because I didn't want to build a ton of bridges, and this basically allowed me to better put exhibits in. But most of the fence won't actually be touching the pathway, so you won't be able to see into a vast majority of the exhibit, which I actually liked a lot more than the current method, which was you see the entire exhibit from the fence, kind of like here, which, oh gosh, it's in the tree. It's in the tree. How? How did you... Are they all in the trees? You're in a tree. You were looking at a tree. Oh, one of them was in there. Oh, I can't believe I missed that. That's really annoying because I was like, because they haven't gone over here while I've been in the exhibit. Oh, look at that. He's so cute. Oh, he's that cute little dinosaur. But yeah, that's the plan with this one. Kind of more like Jurassic Park, which I did actually watch the other day. And I was like, you know, I kind of want to do more exhibits like that. I want to have bigger, more open exhibits where you don't see the entire thing. And it's a bit more cool when the animal does pop up. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much that. That's what I've been working on. That's what I've been planning out. Laboratory, I hate to say this because like all these builds were like things we just finished or whatever, and you know, we've been working hard on there. Small carrot, sounds good. Okay, when did I analyze DNA? Did I do this in the last episode? I honestly don't remember. It's been a very, very long time. Do I have Sarcos? I do not. Okay, we'll put the Sarcosuchus DNA there. What is this? Sturgeon. Is that not sturgeon? That's alligator gar. You know what? I'm just going to throw the sturgeon DNA in there because honestly, I'm not going to use it ever. Oops. There we go. I keep clicking on dinosaurs because I couldn't figure out what a T-Rex was. But the laboratory will probably be moved at some point. Or actually, you know, I might just keep the building, but maybe turn it into a bit of like a bunker or something, rather than a laboratory, or it'll be like the temporary lab until I build like a super big fancy Jurassic Park style laboratory. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much that. That's all I've been working on. The next couple of episodes will probably be working on this, working on basically just the rebuilds, the new builds, and then pathways. I'm trying to denote where a couple of buildings might go, because I'm trying to figure out, you know, what's going to go where. I'm thinking in this area where these guys currently are, I'm going to do some sort of building. I don't know what exactly. Maybe it'll be, I don't know. What am I thinking? What could it be? Maybe like a restaurant, maybe, I don't know. Something or other might go here. We'll see. Or maybe it'll just be trees. I don't know. I haven't really got any solid plans yet for what's going to be going into the park. Just kind of, this was important mostly just so I could give you guys, or this video was kind of just here so I can show you guys what's going on, what's going to be happening here. I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to do off screen. I think I might, I don't know. Because some of the rebuilds, I'm like, this isn't going to be necessarily all that fun to watch, so I might redo the Dilophosaurus exhibit off camera, just because why not? It's going to be, I don't know. It's not necessarily going to be the most interesting of the rebuilds. It's just going to be redo a fence, and then that's it. Most of the rest of the exhibit's already built, so it'll just be kind of going off there. Anyway, I think that'll be it for today. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Oh yeah, that's what I meant to talk about. Content, videos, yada yada yada. I'm gonna get out of F5 then. So yeah, videos stopped for a while. School's over now, so hopefully videos should be, not hopefully, I will try and get videos back so that way, you know, it's not just once every other month I'm uploading or once every 3 weeks. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get back into the swing of recording. Hopefully, things really shouldn't be too busy for a while. Probably not till like May or April, something like that. So dinos should hopefully be returning now that I finally figured out what I'm doing. Wildlife Park should be returning, and I might have another video. I don't want to do it in this one, but I might have another video coming up at some point just to talk about potential new series I've got planned, and then I might have you guys like vote for what you want to see. Anyway, thank you guys again for watching. I hope you've all enjoyed, and until next time, guys, see ya.